And we'll start off with a little bit of Christmas horror, right? A little bit of Santa slaying people. You see what I did
there?
See? We are talking about Santa Slay, released December 20th, 2005. It was directed by David Steinman and starring Bill Goldberg, Douglas Smith, I'm sorry ahead of time because it looks Spanish, Emilia del Raven, and Robert Cole.
No, that's Emily DeRavin.
Emily DeRavin. And
what?
She was on Lost. She was in that Joseph Gordon-Levitt film, Brick. She was the girlfriend who gets killed. Yeah. I've seen way more movies than my co-host.
No, I've seen Brick. I was just thinking back. It's like
she was the blonde. She was the blonde.
Yeah, that's the one where they find the fucking cocaine or whatever.
Yeah, heroin. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, whatever, drugs.
And basically, in a nutshell, you have Santa, who has some demonic properties, and he kills people, and shit gets real.
There it is.
I swear, Eugene, that's just gonna be on your fucking tombstone. Shit.
I want it to be on my.
But it's gonna be shit got real.
When we do our first con, we need to get him a shirt that just says "shit got real" on it.
That's gonna be on the back of his shirt.
Shit got real.
Shit got real.
Be like co-host Eugene Hawkins. Shit got real.
This movie was awesome though. The whole Santa's a devil making a deal with an angel. It's like, yay! Now this place.
Santa's like the fucking Antichrist.
What did I miss?
It's fucking crazy. We're in Santa's sleigh right now. Eugene just kicked us off. That's the one thing I dug about it. I had to watch this with Angela because Angela had never seen it before, and she was just laughing her ass off, which is great. She had a bad day. This movie will cheer you up if you've had a bad day. Fucking. I mean, the fucked up thing, the acting is not half bad. Sometimes you expect really stilted wooden acting, but it was shocking how many, talented actors are in this who can actually deliver, like fucking James Caan. Fucking James Caan was in this fucker.
Yeah, for like 20 minutes. Not even 20 minutes.
Oh, he was in the opening scene, but I mean, but he had one major line when he threatens Chris Kattan. That was it. But you had James Caan, Chris Kattan, Fran Drescher, Rebecca Gayheart.
God, Fran Drescher. No, he was doing his Fran Drescher.
Oh, Fran Drescher, yes.
Yeah.
And so you have all them in the opening scene. Then you've got
that bad. Fuck me.
No, I got it right away. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, you did, but fucking hell.
So amazing amount of people in this, surprising amount of talent for a film like this. Now I figured out how this fucking thing got made. Because the dude who wrote it, it was written and directed by David Steinman, who was a former assistant to Brett Ratner. Brett Ratner actually made this movie happen. He's the one who produced it. Otherwise, I don't think anybody would have touched this fucking thing. Because this was a movie. This movie was a favor for somebody, which is probably why it attracted everybody to it. Because it was a Brett Ratner produced film. It's so fucking silly. There is nothing deep about this movie.
No, and that's the thing.
The fucking Santa kills people and then talks like only in puns, in Christmas puns. His whole fucking script is Christmas puns.
But that's what makes it good is like you said, it's supposed to, it's not like an A-list movie at all, but the acting is like really good, so it flows, and you're like, okay, I want to stop, but I can't.
His opening line, he bodily comes through the chimney, like a wrestler, because it's fucking Bill Goldberg. Comes through the chimney and says, "Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus." And then sets her on fire and then drowns her in fucking eggnog. That shit is fucking hilarious. It is literally just that.
You're like, that's great. He killed her.
I'm just saying, if you want to see a massacre over like a Christmas dinner, where he takes a star off a tree and throws it.
Like a fucking shuriken.
I was like, I didn't know Santa had skills like that.
Santa is a bad motherfucker.
It's such a.
Sorry, I've got work. Won't leave me alone.
It's such a wild movie. And it's definitely. I mean, it's not something you go. I mean, this is. I mean, there are some Christmas horror films out there that they'll have deeper I would say deeper storylines that require you pretty much pay attention. This movie, you can literally walk out of the room for 5 minutes, come back, you ain't missed shit.
You didn't miss nothing except for nothing.
What Christmas horror films are deep?
Well, no, they have deeper storylines that if you were to miss some of it, you may actually miss
like what? Don't you say Krampus or Jack Frost?
No, like Silent Night. The original Black Christmas, not the remakes, the original Black Christmas.
Okay, yeah.
Not both remakes. It was the original.
Yeah, the original Black Christmas, the good one. The other two were shit, but yeah, there were moments that you need to know what was going on with the characters in order to really understand, understand the whole entire. Otherwise, you get to the third act, you're like, what the fuck is going on? But not this film. That's why it's such a brilliant Christmas horror time waster. So much fun, and I have not laughed this much at a horror film in quite some time, despite how goofy. I mean, I've seen so many horror movies, and even this thing was funny as shit. Just when he fucking runs the old lady off the
road. That lady was a bitch.
She was a bitch.
She deserved it though.
Don't give me that PC bullshit. I'm Christian. You say Merry Christmas.
Right. All right, fine. Merry Christmas. Go fuck yourself.
To a Jewish butcher.
Yeah. Yeah, to a Jewish butcher. So he goes. He tells her Merry Christmas. Thank you. Go fuck yourself. What?
That's why she deserved it.
That's exactly. She deserved to get run over. That's right.
You say fuck you to one person, then you deserve to die in the movie. That's how it works.
In a horror film, if you're old and you tell somebody to go fuck themselves, that's it. You're done.
Jared, what was the
there are three things that are guaranteed to get you killed in a horror film. One is being a sassy old bitch.
Oh yeah.
2 is being a ditzy dumb blonde woman.
Okay.
And 3 is being black. Eugene, I'm sorry, but you know it's true.
There's a reason why. There's a reason why we're killed off first in horror movies, because
you got to kill the faster ones.
You're the biggest threat.
You got to kill the smart one, because we're not going to run upstairs or check the body. I hear a noise upstairs. Well, fuck it, I'm just going to get out of the house.
I'm out. Yeah, right.
Movie over. Like the end.
Nope, I'm out.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Don't you need to investigate?
Yeah, I feel like paranormal activity could only happen to white folk.
Yeah, where he's like, when he's sitting there yelling at the spirit, "Come, take me, take me!" And I'm like, no. First time the door closes, I'm out.
Done. Done.
Scream 2. The black guy that was in that survived. How did he survive? The minute shit got real, he jumped in a fucking cab and took the fuck off. He left the movie until the body stopped dropping, and then showed back up to do his job.
He's like, yeah. See what fucking happens?
Exactly. That's why LL Cool J is in the horror record books, because he's the first black man that survived a horror film all the way through with Deep Blue Sea.
He survived. That's right.
No, he wasn't.
No, I'm not saying he's first. I'm not saying first ever, but like first main black guy in a horror film that actually made it all the way through.
Do we really call his character a main character in that film?
He was that was more
supporting character.
Jesus, just give it to him.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to give it. LL Cool J sucks. The only reason why he has that distinction is because he refuses to die in film.
Yeah.
He wanted that.
That's part of his writer.
He wanted to be the black guy that doesn't die. So he didn't want to play the
What's his name from Dream Warriors already had that?
Oh, Lawrence Fishburne?
No.
No.
Lawrence Fishburne was the orderly in that.
That's true, but that's not the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, what are you thinking of?
He's looking it up.
I am looking it up. You know why? Because I can't remember his name.
Nonetheless, I can respect that LL Cool J wanted that. He didn't want to follow the trope. What I didn't like was that Sam Jackson had to be the one to take the fucking hit.
To me, that death is epic, though, because
it's like so epically.
Yeah, like you remember that death. We will stand and get up on the shark.
The motherfucking shark ate me.
Samuel L. Jackson dies the best in any movie he dies in, though. Like if you watch like Kingsman, like when he gets, like he takes a bullet really well.
He really does.
I don't know. When he played Mr. Arnold, he didn't really die very well.
What about Jessica G says? What about the devil from Tales from the Hood?
Oh yeah, that's a good. He was already dead.
Was the devil a framing device? Wasn't he the framing device?
And everybody in that film, with the exception of Corbin Benson, was black.
True.
So that doesn't count.
Such a white name, Corbin. Anyways, now we got Corbin.
Oh man! Well, this I really enjoy. I really enjoyed Santa's Sleigh. It's currently on Amazon Prime. I really dig it. It is the perfect. You got plenty of kills. It's wildly violent. It's a lot of silliness. The strip joint. What was it? Gold Diggers? No, what the fuck was the name of that place? Was it Gold Diggers?
Yeah, it was Gold Diggers.
Yeah, Gold Diggers strip club. You got titties. You got silliness. You got a hell of a lot of violence, and Saul Rubinek, pinned to a fucking wall with a goddamn menorah. Great shit. It's the goofy this is the goofy violent spirit of horror films. They don't need to be deep. They're just kind of to satisfy your kind of like your thrill for a second and to make you fucking laugh. Absolutely perfect.
Well, it's just meant to be fun.
Yeah, this is a fun. It is a super fun time.
JL,
do what?
You're awesome at dialogue. So what was the line in the movie when they were talking when what's his face? Shit, I forgot his name in the movie now. Whatever. When they're talking to Santa and he's like, "It's midnight in the North Pole" or whatever.
Oh, he was the kid was going by Greenwich Mean Time.
Yeah.
And he was like, it's past midnight. And he was like, you kids think you're so smart.
He's like, many make this mistake.
But all the time zones converge on the North Pole.
And
so
then
Christmas is over when I say it's over.
Mac is like, he's evil and educated.
Like, he's really scary, but he's educational too.
Yep.
I really learned something.
I don't know. If I saw that line on paper, I don't know if I could deliver that line. But she knocked it out of the park. She's kind of leaned over to her boyfriend. He's really scary, but he's educational too. It's like, holy fuck.
Listen. In the pitch meeting where they're like, okay, so we have an Antichrist Santa. You know what you're getting into right off the bat. You know.
The film gave us okay. Everybody remembers the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the kind of claymation special we see every single year. They had a sequence in this film that like that, only with like Demon Santa and the Angel, and he lost it. They were curling. They were curling, and he lost the curling. Fucking Goldberg picks up that fucking. I don't even know what that device. There's got to be someone in the chat who knows.
What?
Who in the chat knows in curling the
You're
thing
talking about the rock thing that they slide, right?
With the fucking handle.
Yeah, the handle on it.
Are you kidding me? You're talking about fucking Minnesota right here.
You're a minute. You're a minute. Oh my god. Well, there's a broom and he brooms off the bottom of it, but then he slides the fucker. So what is that thing called? What's the rock called?
The rock.
The puck.
Oh, okay. Right.
Oh, okay. So we totally overthought it. Because it looks like a stone. I like to watch curling. So it looks like a stone that has a handle on it. I just thought it had a fancy name.
Yeah, I thought it actually had a name.
Yeah. Okay.
It's called a rock or a stone. But yeah, it's just
okay.
Like
well, yes.
rock.
Well,
it's a rock broom, bro. It's fucking. You're brooming ice, sliding a rock. How do you think it started? They just put a handle on a fucking boulder, and they're like, "Let's do it." It gets weird in Minnesota.
Before we jump on, I gotta know. Okay, anybody who's seen the show, and if you're in the live chat, I just
funny, you're right. That's
but Eugene, favorite kill in this movie?
Oh man, a favorite kill. It would probably have to. I want to say the shuriken in the back. It was just because like you see her running towards the door, and I was like, okay, I was like, man, she's kind of far away. I wonder what he's gonna do. And he takes a Christmas tree, takes the star off, and I was like, no, this isn't. No. Oh, is that a ninja too?
That shit is great. Alex, favorite kill in this movie?
See, okay, the fucking the star one was. I'm gonna say that, and then Eugene, I don't know. The table leg to the head was pretty brutal, but yeah, I don't know.
Johnny O.
See, if I gotta pick a different one, the lady getting run off the road.
The old lady.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the one I'm going with because you know the reason why that's in there, right?
Why the old lady gets run off the road?
Yeah.
No, tell me.
Because of the song, Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
No, but they made that joke when Grandpa got run over by a reindeer.
Yeah,
I know that. I know that, but come on, this is really this one is that was a joke, like the spoken joke, but this is the actual visualization of Grandma getting run over by a reindeer.
That's fair, I guess. But
Grandpa
got run over by the hell deer.
No, because he jumps off the fucking sleigh and says, "Oops, Grandpa got run over by a reindeer."
Yeah.
Oh, you know which one I just remembered? The stripper pole one. The electrocution through the stripper pole.
Yeah, the one that gets me every time, fucking Virginia in the beginning, because the fact that the way when Fran Drescher screams, it's so, it's nightmares from the nanny. But she's like, no Santa, after. Well, okay, I didn't see. I think that was champagne that he was drinking, that he grabbed. It was something flammable anyway. Then he sets her on fire.
Champagne's not flammable.
Yeah, it's not flammable. I don't know what the fuck it had to be some sort of
brandy.
It had to be some sort of hard alcohol, but it was like in a champagne bottle. So
probably brandy.
He drinks that, and then he sprays at her and sets her on fire. Then Chris Kattan does the whole like, and then he just like watches him, and then big boots him and he fucking dies.
And then he flies into like a shell.
Yep.
And then my favorite kill is the smoking Virginia screaming "No Santa" in that Fran Drescher voice, head first into a fucking bowl of eggnog and drowns her clean ass. While James Caan is trying to grab the knives that he's pinned to the table with his teeth. It's so fucking ridiculous.
It's so twisted and you're getting off on it. This show is ruined, JL.
The movie took me by surprise. I was really expecting shit. Now, but I'm a big fan of Bill Goldberg.
No, you still got shit.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You got shit, but it was just packaged really well to be funny.
Packaged
it's
very
funny
well.
Shit, but it's still shit.
It knew what it was right off the bat.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the best part about this movie. Yeah, this movie doesn't take itself seriously.
At all.
It's meant to be stupid. It's meant to be just fun, brainless entertainment. Mm-hmm. And it succeeds on every level.
Well, the fact that obviously he's got arts. He breathes fire. He's got Christmas bombs that he like presents that he throws that explode and kill people.
Explosive presents.
He's got was that candy cane glow sticks, so he could see in the dark. I don't know what that was. He did something. Because the lights are out and he walks around. He's got this like glowing green candy cane. I don't know. So he's got that shit. He's got smoke bombs dressed like just disguised as ornaments, so he can and then throw it.
Yep.
And of course the sleigh with the giant the white buffalo hell deer. The hell deer. Which itself also got a kill because it ate one of the valets.
I think this might be one of JL's favorite villains.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Bill Goldberg. I was a fan of him in WCW. I was a fan of when he came over and he started kicking ass in the WWE. There was a movie that he was in where he kind of played himself called Ready to Rumble.
Wow. I got to interrupt you for a second.
What?
I'm reading the chat, and Man Devil, well played, sir. Well played.
I saw the link to this, and to think, I hesitated.
What's up, Kevlar?
Yes. Oh, like check
thanks
it out.
For stopping by.
Speaking of going to the chat, yes. So we've got. That was the cue. That was the cue. Theoretic, good to see you. Mandeville, thank you so much. And Gavlar, the Hand of Zod, another one of our beautiful patrons. Love you, dude. Thank you so much. Jeff Roberts is in the house. Don't worry, Jeff. We've only covered one film, so you are not too late.
Don't worry, we were fucking late too.
A little bit, yeah.
Don't tell them. They don't know if they're late.
But yes, for anybody who has to check this out, it's on Amazon Prime. It's if you still have to rent. I think it's like $2.99 to rent. Totally worth it.
Worth it.
It's fucking worth
so
it. Yeah.
Fun.
It's
so.
Oh, like I was saying, I'm a big fan of Goldberg. He was in a movie with David Arquette and the other con.
Yeah.
Steve? No, shit. He was in Varsity Blues.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
You know, his last name's Khan as well. But anyway, it's them, and they go on a road trip to try and find their favorite wrestler, the one they're big fans of, and kind of like bring him back because he gets fired. But it's a wrestling movie. You remember that?
Yeah, I do. That was fucking hilarious.
Oliver Platt.
That came out like late 90s.
Oliver Platt, yeah.
Oliver Platt played the wrestler, but there's a scene in there where you get to see fucking Goldberg. And I'm telling you this, Goldberg is big. He was big and Ready to Rumble. He's even bigger in this motherfucker. If you think Chris Hemsworth's arms are big, fuck that. Thor decided this motherfucker's got big ass arms. And there's a scene in Ready to Rumble.
This motherfucker's got steroid arms.
There's a scene in Ready to Rumble when Oliver Platt goes off on Goldberg. He's like yelling at his face, and Goldberg just grabs his face and just chucks him like 3 feet. Like shit is great. He's got very good comedic timing. So even these pun lines, when every single line is a Christmas pun, he drops them. I mean, he nails them every single one, and so it just makes the film all the more enjoyable. It's pretty easy when your whole script is like, make a Christmas pun.
You're like, and that's it.
And probably that's all JL has to say about that.
Yeah, that's all
I have to say about that.
That's all I have to say about that. So speaking of which, we talked about a couple of Christmas horror films already, such as like Black Christmas and Santa Sleigh and Silent Night and Silent Night Deadly Night and some others. I actually want to ask our audience, what is your favorite Christmas horror film?